2023 Grecale brings the Maserati lineup even further downmarket into the luxury SUV sphere currently occupied by models such as the Porsche Macan and Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Given that the mid-size Levant SUV makes up nearly 60% of Maserati sales globally, a smaller sibling was all but inevitable. Following multiple teasers and a delay caused by the microchip shortage, the relatively high-riding vehicle with the Trident logo debuts in GT, Modena, and Trofeo flavors. Named after a northeasterly Mediterranean wind, the Grecale with combustion engines is shown alongside the purely electric derivative part of the recently announced four-goal lineup. The EV will hit the market a year after the gas model with a similar look, save for a different grille with curved grille slats and aerodynamic wheels. It looks properly sporty without being a Levant scaled down to 75%. Some had concerns it would look a lot like the Ford Puma because of some headlight similarities, but the Grecale has its own visual identity. It's particularly fetching in the Trofeo guise with its wider air intakes, part of an aggressive body kit. At the heart of the top-spec version is a 3-liter V6 taken from the MC20, complete with a pair of turbochargers. It develops a healthy 523 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and a peak torque of 620 Nm from 3,000 RPM. It's enough 6-cylinder punch to allow the Grecale hit 62 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. Flat out, it will do 177 miles per hour. The Grecale Trofeo has been engineered with an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission, sending all that power to an all-wheel drive setup with a limited-slip electronic rear differential. The 4-cylinder versions, also using an all-PAL layout, have either an open mechanical or a limited-slip mechanical diff along with a different version of the 8-speed auto. Speaking of lesser models, the entry-level GT uses a 2-liter turbocharged engine with mild hybrid technology. It pushes out a still respectable 296 horsepower at 5,750 RPM and 332 pound-feet from 2,000 RPM, whereas the Modena ups the horsepower count to 325 horsepower while retaining the same level of torque. The sprint takes 5.6 seconds in the case of the base model or 0.3 seconds less for the mid-range model. Both can do 149 miles per hour or 240 kilometers per hour. Europe will be the first region to get the crossover in the first half of the year, with the US, Canada, and select Latin American countries to follow this fall. Maserati has shared preliminary US pricing for the 2023 Grecale, which starts at $63,500 for the GT. Available for a short while by making an online reservation, the Modena Limited Edition costs $77,400. Both prices exclude the $1,495 destination and handling fees.